The WWE Mattel crowdfund Nitro stage may not have gotten funded, but they weren't going to stop me from getting my WCW Ultimate Warrior.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with something entirely different here today, as today we're talking customs, something we don't talk about a whole lot on the channel, but if you're a customs guy or gal, today is your day, and today we got the WCW Ultimate Warrior, and I gotta give a special shout out to the Council of Certified Good Dudes, especially one good dude, Mike Pitkin at Mike Pitkin Styles on Instagram, of course, for sending this my way to unbox and review and basically have in my collection, knowing I'm a big Ultimate Warrior guy, but a very cool gesture from Mike Pitkin out there. Once again, he makes a lot of different custom stuff, so head over to his Instagram if you want to check out some of his work, get a hold of him as well. But he did send me this Ultimate Warrior, and of course, like a lot of us, we were heartbroken with that Nitro stage not being funded. It's been talked about ad nauseum. We did videos on it when it happened. Just very unfortunate that didn't happen, though. I think a lot of us would really like that Nitro stage, especially now that we have a WCW ring. We're getting the WCW Ultimates and the Elites, part of the Elite line. A lot of WCW love over the last couple of years, so would have been really good together. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, just not meant to be. Maybe one day, but probably not. But today is the day for this Ultimate Warrior custom. Of course, being an Ultimate Warrior guy, I love everything Ultimate Warrior. I was really bummed we didn't get this as an Ultimate Edition. A nice consolation prize, we'll call it, was the Elite Edition, so I'm happy at least we got that one there. But of course, you can't help but long for that Ultimate. And as far as customs go for Mike out there, I don't think this was one of his hardest customs. It was basically getting the body and reusing a lot of that Elite stuff, but sometimes simple is better and it goes a long ways, and this one looks really good. And I actually have another Mike custom of the Ultimate Warrior in my collection we're going to bring out in a little bit as well, so stay tuned for that. But let's do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. How about? Let's take a look at the packaging. Let's talk about it. Let's unbox it. Let's talk about it. See where it goes from there. Now, he did repackage this in an Ultimate Warrior Elite, which I thought was a cool, nice touch for him. But I am, of course, going to have this unboxed. This is going to be in my collection. But of course, we've seen this before. We did review this Elite on the channel a couple of months ago, so check it out if you missed it. But you got the figure, you got the Warrior, you got the Dusty Rhodes Build-A-Figure Monday Night War line as well. What is this? Series 5, I think, is technically what this one was. 4 or 5? I think Series 5. Yeah, Series 5. Warrior looking only like Warrior could look as he was just fighting his way out of Arizona, of course. Certified Authentic, Ultimate Warrior Elite. This is an Ultimate, though. And then on the back, got that cross sell, got the tail of tape, got the blurb. Let's read it for old time's sake. Why wouldn't we? Height, 6'2", 280 pounds. Finisher, the Warrior Splash. And of course, from Parts Unknown, absolutely beautiful this time of year. From WCW Nitro, August 17th, 1998. Ultimate Warrior shocked Hollywood, Hulk Hogan, the NWO, and the entire world when he made his Monday Night Nitro debut. Career highlight, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Quite the night when he stepped out there. Quite the night. There's no doubt about it. I was just couldn't believe my eyes. Couldn't believe my eyes. I really wish it would have went differently. I get it. He had to give the win back to the Hulkster. I understand the politics of it all, but I wish Warrior could have stuck around for a little bit longer. Obviously not meant to be for whatever reason. So there it is. But we do get the Dusty Build-A-Figure in there. Hey, shout out to that as well. I'll find use to that for that Dusty somewhere along the line. Pull those out. Got the hat, of course. Got the hands for the Warrior here. There it is. And I'm going to pop the old Warrior out and off to the side of Gentle. See you later. But of course, the Dusty Build-A-Figure parts, you can check out the video. We unboxed this one, put it together, talked about that on the channel. Check that out if you did miss it. Now, we do get accessories of this Warrior. Very cool. We get the WCW microphone here. Still a little bit lazy on Mattel's part because you can see the WWE logo behind the WCW. Is what it is there, of course. Now, we do get a gripping hand and a pointing. What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, Hulkster? We got those hands going on there, so we're here for that. Now, what I'm excited about, though, is the figure, of course. Just a nice mismatch of the, of course, Ultimate and the Elite, putting them together. works very, very well right here. Now, of course, the duster looking beautiful. Love the duster on the Warrior. Warrior's so iconic in his outfits and gears. This one of his final iconic looks over the years, of course, towards his end run. Of course, he did have a match against Orlando Jordan. That was his final match. Would love to see that gear one day, maybe, who knows? But just a beautiful, beautiful duster jacket here for the Ultimate Warrior. But that was, of course, did come with the original figure. So we knew all about that one there. But I'm going to take this robe off. As cool as it is, I want to see the body. I want to see the Ultimate Warrior right here. And that's exactly what we got going on. Now, we do got the head sculpt on here. Looking good, of course. It is the Ultimate Warrior. A lot blonder hair. Very confetti-like Warrior makeup. Looking very, very good. But what makes this Ultimate is, of course, the articulation and especially the torso on this one. So you can see he did swap in there, mix and match the parts, put the Ultimate articulation in there, looking very, very good. Love the Warrior tattoo down here, of course, on the bicep. You got to have that. So you got the elite arms, double jointed arms right there. And then, of course, you got the hula hoop and traditional waist on this. So everything works like a traditional Ultimate going on here. You got the lower half, of course, the body of that Warrior from the Monday Night Wars line. Warrior on the boots. Got the blue jeans, got the big belt buckle going on. Beautiful, beautiful figure. Love the smoothness of the joints on this one. You would not know this is a custom. Now, once again, this isn't as detailed as some customs that are out there where people customize every single thing, obviously. But this is mixing an elite and an Ultimate together, mashing them together. An easy one, probably as far as customs go, but a needed one, especially if you wanted the Nitro stage, you wanted that Ultimate Warrior so bad. This is the perfect consolation prize for someone like me. Someone that absolutely loves the Ultimate Warrior. Very happy to have this here. Now, of course, the rest of the articulation, you get the thigh cut, you get the legs up and down, back and forth, all the usual stuff. Big, tight, double-jointed pinless knees. You get the boot cut, ankles, back, forth, side to side, up and down. Beautiful boots on the Warrior there. But just a fabulous, fabulous fun figure for what this is, of course. Now, I know not everybody's a customs guy. I'm not really a customs guy outside of a few. I probably got 10 elite customs in my collection, something like that. It's just too much for me in my brain. If you start doing customs, it's like it could never end. I like to be a completist, and you can't be on customs because just around the corner, you could change something, do something different. However, if I'm going to get customs, I'm all in on Ultimate Warrior customs. He's my favorite performer of all time. Terry Funk, too. I'm all in on those customs. I would love anything and anything Ultimate Warrior and stuff. Very, very fun, of course. And once again, Mike Pitkin sending this my way. Very, very good, and will have a nice home, of course, in my collection. But looking very, very cool right here. Of course, fits on a Mattel ringside stand. Not that it wouldn't before, but of course, we did get the regular version here. I'm going to have to try to make them different. This is the elite version of this one. Obviously, I think most of us prefer the Ultimate. I do like the Ultimate torsos over the elite torsos. And besides that, it goes back and forth. And sometimes a lot of the elites are just as good as Ultimates. I will definitely say that. But very, very cool to have this 1x2 in my collection now for my elite shelf, now my Ultimate shelf as well. Who knows? Could we ever get this? I don't think we will. I think Mattel said, hey, we're never going to make that in an Ultimate form. We'll do the elite, and I think that's done. So I'm not really worried about this coming out. Like a lot of people make customs, and unfortunately, oh, Mattel's making it now. That's a tough day at the office when you spend all that hard work making a custom. I don't think we're going to have that problem with the Ultimate Warrior, at least as far as I know. I don't see that changing anytime soon. But I did say, Mike, I did have another custom in my collection from him. A little Warrior America Ultimate here. One of my favorite Warrior figures, of course, is his Warrior America. We've had it a few different times in the Mattel lines over the years. Never Ultimate until Mike made this one. I have had this in my collection for, I don't know, a year or two. What is time once again? But bring on all the Ultimate Warriors. Absolutely love this one. And once again, got to give a special shout out to Mike Pitkin out there. Pitkin Style on Instagram if you want to look him up over there as well. So very, very fun. Very cool anytime I get something new Ultimate Warrior in my collection. So there it is. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this one. Let me know your thoughts on customs. It's a slippery, slippery slope. Are you all in? Are you custom all day long and twice on Sunday? Are you one that just dabbles? Or are you one that draws the line, no customs at all? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell so we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Nearing in 50,000 subscribers. Make sure you do subscribe if you have not already. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and of course now on TikTok. So for a custom Ultimate Warrior Monday Night Wars, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play? We're going to the end of the line.